Back in 2014, it was a life-changing year for me. At that time, I was really frustrated. I was trying to date women, trying to ask them out, getting rejected, and just not understanding. I just hit a wall, so to speak, when it came to dating. I was like, why can't I, like, what's wrong with me? Like, what am I doing wrong? I was just very frustrated. I was very frustrated. And it sent me down a rabbit hole of, actually, this was probably like 2013 going into 2014. Anyway, I ended up really digging through the internet for answers, because I was like, I don't know, like, what I'm doing wrong. You know, is it me or is it the women, or is it both? What's going on here? So I remember searching something on Google. I won't mention it, but it led me down the red pill MGTOW rabbit hole. And that really, really opened my eyes to what I was doing wrong and to what the actual nature of men and women is, right? I had come to learn through red pill MGTOW that I had put women on a pedestal. I was listening to Barbarossa, Stardust. You know him through his channel Thinking Ape TV, Man Woman Myth. A lot of different channels at that time that were really, there was a lot of discussion, a lot of philosophizing, a lot of pontificating about the nature of men and women in context of today's society, of modern society, right? The big thing I learned from MGTOW, red pill stuff, was that I was putting women on a pedestal and I did not respect myself. I was not carrying myself in my life with self-respect. I put, as I said, women on a pedestal, and I put myself and everything else second. You can imagine, you know, the simping, all that stuff. I became starkly aware of how I was behaving and why I was not getting success with women. But more importantly, I had to withdraw from dating and put myself first and stop treating women like they're goddesses, right? And I went through a period of red pill rage, right? This happens to a lot of men who learn the nature of men and women in context of today's society, and they get mad, understandably, and it's fine. It's just, I had to come to a point in my life eventually that I had to accept that this is the nature of women and it's just how it is, and that I need to care for myself, to put myself first, and to never put a woman above myself. Once I started doing that, I started getting more positive female attention. I stopped chasing women, and women started chasing me. Not in like droves or anything. I didn't have like a harem of women or anything, but it was a significant difference prior to my red pilling, right? And those are the two things I think are the most valuable things from men going their own way and the red pill, is men who may not already know this come to the understanding that women just don't love us the way that we love them. They love us in different ways. They love what we can do for them. We love them for their beauty, their looks. We love them for... We just have this sort of like when we see a woman we think is beautiful, we just lose all reason. We start thinking with our little head and not our big head, right? So those are the things I learned from it, and I couldn't be more grateful because I feel like I dodged a lot of bullets, man. I started dating more girls, and because I operated from a place of self-love and self-respect, I didn't take a lot of the crap that I normally would have taken from relationships previous to my red pilling. And I think it's part of the reason I'm not like in some sort of like, I haven't got married and divorced. I haven't been taken to court by a woman, thank God. And it really helped me avoid a lot of landmines men step on in life. And so maybe you're someone who's being red pilled, and you're watching these videos, you're learning a lot. The two things, very simple: do not put women on a pedestal. They are not better than you. And love yourself, and treat yourself with self-respect. That's really it. When you do those things, your life will change gradually for the better. And it's not something you just learn and practice overnight. It's something you have to do and gradually grow into, right? And trust me, you'll have more confidence. You'll stop caring what women and people in general, you'll just stop caring what they think about you. And you'll carry yourself more as a king, if you will. I don't really like using that term, but you'll just carry yourself with more respect. And that's really, in my opinion, the big lessons of the red pill. The other stuff, the pickup artist stuff, all that stuff, I mean, if you really want to go out there and, waste your money and waste your time, go for it, I guess. But I kind of feel like you're kind of, if you're doing that, you're actually doing what women want you to do. You're actually putting women on a pedestal because you're like, oh, I gotta change my wardrobe. I gotta get my money up. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Do those things because you want to do those things, because it makes you feel better, not because you want to attract women. You have to carry yourself with self-respect. And if that means not giving a crap about how you look or how you dress or how you carry yourself, that's fantastic, because it's meant to liberate you instead of just always looking at yourself and looking at life through the lens of wanting to attract women. Once you get rid of that, you're going to be much happier in your life. And it's a gradual thing that you have to change into day by day. So start loving yourself. Don't put women on a pedestal. They're not better than you, my guy. That's all I got today. Thanks for listening. God bless. Peace.